We are going to Shavuot, Chag Matan Torah. We wish everybody Emet Kabbalat Torah. Everybody should be Mekabel Torah in a true way, B'ezrat Hashem. Now, the Gemara in Shabbat talks about Kabbalat Torah. The Gemara brings a very interesting pasuk. Pasuk says, "Vayit'atzevu b'tachtit ha'ar." In other words, the Hal Israel stood in the foot of the mountain, and Hakadosh Baruch Hu told them, "Im atem mekabelim haTorah mutav, im lav sham teh gevratchem." Hakadosh Baruch Hu told Hal Israel, "If you accept Torah, good. If not, sham teh gevratchem. Over there would be your grave." Now it's very interesting. The Lashon, Torah doesn't say po here, said sham there. And what type of talk is that? You say you're going to die. Why is it sham teh gevratchem? What does it mean? There is going to be a grave. What does that mean? It's very interesting that Mefarshim explain what is grave. What does kever mean? What's the definition of it? You know, we have 4 types of being. We have one type inanimate beings, like stone, wood, that their existence is their being. Then we have trees that they grow. Then we have animals that they walk. And we have Adam that could talk. It's the highest form of being. That's the 4th level. Now, when a person dies, he is losing the 4th level of being and becoming to the 1st level. Becomes inanimate. Therefore, they put him in grave. Grave means disqualification of life. Now, Mefarshim explain, if you take an Adam person and put him in a cage, and he grows there like an animal, that's a grave for him. Because he could be upgraded in life, in quality of life, like an Adam, like a man, like a person, but he is living like an animal. That's a grave for him. Now, Matan Torah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells Hal Israel, I'm creating 5th level of being, 5th level of life. If you accept it, good. You're going to be living in a true life, 5th level of life. But if not, if you don't accept it, sham. Over there, Olam Hazeh, this world, the way that you are living, would be your graveyard. Because you're going to live, right? You're going to have everything. But that quality of life that Torah gives to you, you are not going to have. The person eats life and everything goes. But that quality of life we do not have. That's a kever. That's it. On Shavuot night, all our celebration is not just Hakadosh Baruch Hu gave us a gift. It's not a gift. It's just a true level of life. It's upgrading life. Now, I tell you a story to bring out the point. There was a carriage driver that once he was offering a great rabbi, to take him from one place to another place. And he took him. And in the middle of the way, one of the horses dies. And he cries and cries and cries. The rabbi tells him, "Why are you crying? Why?" He says, "Do you know, all of my chiyut, all of my parnasa comes from it. Livelihood comes from it." And he died. Don't worry. Rabbi told him that, don't worry, Hakadosh Baruch Hu is great. Hashem would do something. And he appeases him. And then they go further and further, and the second horse dies. And then he cries and cries and cries, and finally he dies. The Rabbi was very surprised. What happened? How come he's dead? He fasted, and he davened to Hakadosh Baruch Hu. And he said, what does Hashem want from me? What's happening? And he has a dream. In the dream, they show him that this carriage driver, they gave him a golden carriage, and they gave him a place just to go around. And he got up in the morning. He didn't know, what does that mean? What's the dream? And he thought about it. What's going on? Now, here was the message to him. See, from all of the world that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created, such a great world, the only thing that he had was 2 horses and carriage, nothing more. When the horses died, he died. Now, the world is much greater than just 2 carriages, than 2 horses. Torah opens up our perspective of life to see life much higher, much more than whatever that sounds to our eyes. We feel this is life, this is the thing. But life is much more than that. We create our nitzchiyut, we create our olam haba, and the Gemara says, Rabbi Yossi was very happy about this day. He said, if it wasn't because of this day, Kamma Yosefika Beshuka. There were a lot of Jews on the street that they don't have Olam Haba, they don't have true life, they don't have anything. I'm very happy for this day because I'm Rabbi Yosef. I learned Torah. I have this true meaning of life.